And good evening. Thank you for choosing Grabs TV and the Sicko Show. I'm your host, the Matty Man. We've got it going live right now. We're starting off with the triple threat tag team match here at Defy Streets of Rage. I hope everybody's doing well tonight. I know I am. We had a rough start here. The computer did not want to cooperate tonight, and I was almost forced to cancel the show. I'm glad we're here. I'm still working on getting everything set up the way it needs to be set up here, so I'm kind of rolling through this just a little bit at a time. There we go. We're starting to get everything together. We got 5 viewers in the house already. I appreciate you. Just remember, you do need a connection to Triller TV, or if you have Defy's app, you can watch it there live. That's how we watch it on these shows here. Of course, everybody has regular television for the other stuff, but you definitely need Triller TV or an app connection here. And we are kicking it off right now. There we go. Hope everybody's doing well tonight. Had a good show last night. Very happy about that. We were kicking it like chickens last night. It was looking good. All right, so we changed up again. But we're definitely starting off with Ishin and Ho Ho Loom versus CA versus Midnight Heat here. Triple threat tag team match here on Defy. Defy's got a pretty damn good show running tonight. They're going to have Zack Sabre Jr. We're going to have Gabe Kidd. We're going to have Mance Warner. We're going to have ELP. And they're going to mix in some of the locals with that. And then for our tag team title match, which has just been announced as our main event, we're going to have Sinner and Saint versus Kizi and Yokosuka. I'm going to say the last name. Not even going to try the first one. Some of these are still a little tricky for me. I'm not going to lie to it. What's up? What's up, Catherine? The Chaos Queen makes it in. Yes. Pause. But it looks like it's going to be a short little show tonight. Looks like it's going to be a couple hours. Let me check with something here. Gotta make sure that I took care of everything else. There we go. There we go. Yeah, it looks like we're going to have some fun with this show tonight. Looks like it's kicking off real good here. I'm really looking forward to that Zack Sabre Jr. fight. I'm looking forward to Gabe Kidd. That was the main reason I picked the show up. When he said, hey, we got Zack Sabre Jr. and Gabe Kidd, I said, say less. I don't care if I get 10 viewers for this show. I'm happy to watch it, and if you guys want to sit around and watch along with me, we're great. That's pretty much how I'm looking at it tonight. Let's see what else we got going on here. You saw Sinner and Saint last night? That ought to be interesting. I think that's going to be an interesting match. I really do. I believe in my heart of hearts it's going to be an interesting match. And also, I love watching people work back to back. You know what I mean? It's like last night, we saw Konosuke Takeshita work back to back nights. He worked Chicago Friday and was there for the Collision show Saturday, Massachusetts. See here. right, and we just cracked over 10 viewers. Thank you. Thank you for joining us tonight. I appreciate it. Japanese, English, and Spanish. Yeah. There we go. What I don't understand is why they don't have all three of them in there. It seems to me if you got a triple threat like that, you should have one rep from each one, or do a tornado rules. But that's just me. It might be some interesting booking here. Let's see what we got here. There we go. Oh, hello. The one thing I like about these events too is they seem to be more intimate. Like the fans are like right on the mats. That's one of my favorite parts of the show right there is seeing how close the fans are and everything else. There we go. Like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. I know they got I think they got like 3 or 4 big shows going right now with reviews and WrestleMania and all that stuff. So I'm definitely not expecting a big number tonight. It's not going to be a long show anyway. I'm just doing it because I want to be doing it. And that's one of my favorite things. I'm doing this because I want to. Wow. This ought to be interesting. Oh, double drop kick. is this? There we go. I'm going to try Prestige Wrestling. I really am, Catherine. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get everybody caught up here. We're almost to 20 viewers. I'm digging that. Thank you, thank you. I'm happy with everything we get tonight. But yeah, I mean, I'm going to get it. Ooh, that didn't look like that went well. But I mean, I'm thinking about adding Prestige. Is that on IWTV or do they have their own, or are they also on Triller? That's the one thing I want to know. If they're on Triller, it's a no-brainer. I'll give it a shot. But definitely, beyond a shadow of a doubt, I'd like to add Prestige. There's a lot of them I'd like to add once we get the channel up and running, and this becomes a lot more of my full-time thing as opposed to my part-time thing. I'm going to be carrying a lot more brands. I'm going to be doing a lot more watch-alongs. I'm actively avoiding WWE, and I'm trying to find other alternatives for it to do shows because everybody does WWE. And, oh, it was on YouTube. Okay, start hitting me up with those. When you get them, hit me up with them. You know I always respond. And if I happen to like the show, then I'm going to put a show together for it. You know, that's one of the things. When Dustin does his stuff, I put a show together for him. Because, you know, I support good wrestling. And it's not that I don't want to do watch-along shows for WWE. It's just everybody else does them. And I don't see the point in getting in there and mixing it up with people who do it regularly. Because some of the stuff I'm just not going to like. And I'd rather people be with the folks that they do like. And I'd rather them be with folks who actually do like the product, all of the product, and can only find minimal problems with it. And that's how I feel about it. I don't line up shows just to shit on them. You know, that's just not how I'm built. I know that's a lost concept these days, but, you know, that's just how I feel about it. Ooh, solid kick there. A couple of mule kicks get your day going right. Oh, moon. Uh-oh. Landed a clothesline, tried to do that hard cam, ate a German for his troubles. Oh, hello. It would have been enough for 3, but both sides make the save on that one. I'm impressed by him, too. I figured this would be a good heater. This is a good heater show to start up with. That's why I bring the emphasis to some of this. This is stuff we normally wouldn't just sit back and chill with. You know, that's part of it right there. And, of course, Progress made sure to like my stream. I wish they'd share it. That would probably help. But, you know, hey, it is what it is. At least we get some more viewers in here, get some people that interested in the product, and that's what I'm after. You know, I want them interested in the wrestling product. And by the way, I am getting ready to get IWTV for the year. I'm going to have that. Whoa, it's over with. So, Ho-Ho and Ishin. Ishin and Ho-Ho Moon. There's your winner. That was a flash pin. Yeah, it was, because I was sitting there talking. I thought they'd go at least another 3 or 4 minutes. But, yeah, they just went ahead and shut that down. This is a good thing. If that's what they're rolling with, hey, I'm even better for that. But no, I'm getting ready to get IWTV, so I'll have IWTV and I'll have Triller, and I'll have a couple of the side apps, and that's generally what I'm going to run with. That, and of course having AEW access on Max, that's going to be that as well, and that's going to be my lineup for the foreseeable future. for doing watch-alongs. Of course, we're going to have content up on your home and entertainment channel. He says, what a crock of shit that was. I agree. That happened faster than the hiccup right there. This dude is totally crashing out in the ring. I love it. That's probably likely because that's one of those matches. Is just like if you win, you beat up a bunch of old dudes. If you lose, you lost to some old dudes. That's one of them no-win situations. Midnight Heat, haha. Oh, and we're going straight to ELP versus Mance Warner. This ought to be an interesting match, too. This is probably going to be a slightly violent match. So I think this is going to be my quotient of violence here. Bear with me just 1 second here. I'm going to keep adjusting on this camera until I get it right. Like I said, I had to start. I didn't know if my computer was going to be up today. I'll get that fixed tomorrow. I'll have a guy come out and take a look at it and get it fixed right up. But, yeah, I'll be back in just 1 second here. I'm going to adjust this camera. All right, that didn't help at all, but that's okay. So we got ELP popping out here first. The New Japan World Television Champion, ELP himself. I dig those glasses, by the way. I really dig those glasses. And, of course, my voice is going to be trash at the end of the night, too. But, you know, hey, it is what it is, right? Daggone, man. There we go. I think. From Canada, don't you know? And they're still pitching that Mance versus Kenta. You know, Thursday's going to be a crazy day anyway. Yeah, Dragon Gate Pro Wrestling is something to check out. I'm trying to work around. I wanted to do New Japan, but New Japan just has way too many late events, and I have a job, so I plan on picking up New Japan when we pick up the channel. And to be honest with you, the main reason I didn't do the other New Japan show is because I was busy with something else Friday. But that's neither here nor there. But yeah, Dragon Gate Pro Wrestling is not bad. Dragon Gate's pretty cool. From what I've seen of Dragon Gate, they are really, really good. We got the psychopath himself. I think he's currently signed with TNA too. Mance Warner making his way to the ring. So we have El Phantasmo, ELP, and Mance Warner. I'm expecting a level of violence on this thing, just like we're almost at 30 viewers. Thank you for this pop-up stream at 8 o'clock on a Sunday night. There we go. We finally get a handshake out of that. Oh my God, disgusting. Yeah, we're not going to get a technical prowess out of Mance Warner. I get it. Fletch, what's up, buddy? What's up? I am having a good day, Fletch. I hope you are too. Right now we're here for El Phantasmo and Mance Warner, who had a kind of a grimy exchange there, but you know, hey, it worked out. See here real quick. There we go. Yeah, Mance Warner's more of a ground and pound kind of guy right there. Oh, there we go. Hey, we got over 30 viewers right now. Thank you. And you got that hangman thing there, man. Catherine about to go medieval. And we're here for it. That's kind of what it feels like here. I think Mance still more identifies GCW, but I do understand he signed with TNA. I don't know. If Reese were here, he could definitely give us a lowdown on who is and is not signed with TNA. But it kind of feels like that. Considering they belted him up, I'm guessing he signed at least some kind of contract with TNA. Because TNA is not in the habit of belting up people that aren't exactly signed with them. But yeah, El Phantasmo definitely New Japan strong. Love it. Oh, super kick. And a beer can to the head. Yeah, Zack Sabre Jr. and Thatcher. That one and Gabe Kidd. Both of those matches are the ones I'm here for those. Manson ELP is kind of like a side item to me. But yeah, that's what I was thinking. One of the people in here we're gonna know, and Catherine knows. Yeah, he signed with TNA. I'm guessing there's no countouts for this. Oh heck, he's gonna stick his finger in the fan. Love it. Oh, super kick. You know what? I would like that. I would like that too, Fletch. I don't think that. Yeah, I don't think WWE is going to let Cross get out, and I know they usually will let Pete Dunne get out to Bloodsport, but I don't know that they're going to let Cross out to Bloodsport because it's getting to be too WWE-ish. And I mean, while they want to be partners and so on and so forth, they don't really want to be that kind of partner. You know? That's just a fact. That's just the way they play. They do just enough to get you to think they're interested, and then they pull the plug. Oh, solid chop. Damn. They are on the card? Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't think they were. I'm sorry. The card's been updated since the last time I saw it then. I know I'm not covering the show, so I'll probably watch it, and I'll watch it just for, kicks and giggles. I'm not covering that show because I have signed up for the late night special with Progress Wrestling that's going to kick off at 2 a.m. on Friday, and that's my... Ooh, that may still cook, though. That may still cook. Dunn and Thatcher may cook. So, yeah, I will tune in. I'll tune in to Bloodsport just because I'm a big fan of Zach. I'm a big fan of Gabe. I'm slightly a good fan of El Phantasmo, but Zach and Gabe and, Finley, and there's one other, Connors. Those are my four in New Japan. Connors, Finley, Gabe, and Zach. Those are my four. And a lot of times, Jeff Cobb. And Kenny Omega when he's there, obviously. Konosuke Takeshita when he shows up for New Japan. Those are my people. Those are the ones I follow for New Japan. Oh, I know. Like I said, I agreed to cover that match a long time ago. I agreed to cover 178, 179, and I think I agreed to cover 180, but I'm looking to see if I actually agreed to cover 180 because I'm only going to be able to cover half of it because the other half of it's on a Monday, and I don't want to half-ass anything. And the weekend's been treating me pretty good, Dev. How's it treating you, buddy? And you can catch it on the replay, Catherine. I know. I know it's going to be... Rockingham comes first. If I could go to Rockingham, I probably would not be covering Progress. I probably would not be doing that. But if you happen to be up at 6 in the morning on Friday, you can pop in and say, hey, I made it. Not enough for 3, though. Man's putting the beat down on the ELP, but not quite getting it all done just yet. maybe this is going to be one of those. Don't tell me that we're going to have like a less than 2 hour show. I'm figuring this up for 2 hours. No, 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 Catherine. I understand. I do. I understand. Uh-oh, we got the referee down. I know it's going to be on a Sunday. I know it's going to be on a Sunday. That's about as much as I do know right now, Fletch. I am planning on picking up Rev Pro next month. We've got advertisers coming through, and when the advertisers get completely done and I've got all the money set up and I know what I'm working with, I'm actually going to be covering Rev Pro. I'm going to get it down to Rev Pro, Defy, Progress, and New Japan, and probably some good stuff on IWTV as well. I'm going to start picking up stuff on IWTV. Like I said, I'm going to get that channel up next. I'm going to drop the $100 for the year and go from there. And yeah, Catherine, that's what I'm saying. I mean, shoot, family time is much more important than this. At the end of the day, it's wrestling. And I appreciate the support. And I know you'd be here if you could be here. I don't get frustrated about shit like that. I really don't. All right, looks like we're setting up a kind of table spot. Oh! He just rang Mance Warner's bell. Gave him the old Planned Parenthood. Not enough for three. I don't. That's a that I don't know. That I don't know. The Dynamite card looks really good, but I'm not 100% sure about that yet. Because we don't know that Ospreay's going to pull this thing out. Pause. All right, so this is turning into a quasi death match. Oh! El Phantasmo, meet chair. Yeah, I mean, we don't know yet. We don't know. We don't know what's going to happen. I think there are a few definites, but I'm really wondering what's going to wind up happening with Mercedes and Athena. See, that's another thing too. Why you got them? Why you got them getting together this early here? You know? I'm all for it too. I'm here for it the whole 9 yards. There we go. I get one thing fixed, another thing goes crazy. My computer's doing its own thing tonight, guys. We're going to get through this show, I promise. We got 36 viewers. We're almost to 40 already, and I thank you because I know there's a lot of stuff going on tonight, and you chose to be here. And I appreciate every bit of it. Now we're just going to fight. Yeah, they're not done yet. Let them fight, man. Uh-oh, he got a security guy. It does. It does. When you look at it for what they're building out of it, it really does. I mean, I like the evolution. I like the evolution theory for it. Yeah, and Callus is the old Flair. Yeah, I mean it's a good faction, and I'm with Catherine on this. I wouldn't mind seeing a heel faction fight. So Manser has mastered the camera move there. That might make me want to watch. That might make me actually want to watch Manser and Kenta. I'm telling you, the investment level's getting up there. We're getting Miles DeVille and Randy Myers. This was the one I didn't have a match card for. No, we can talk wrestling. I don't mind talking wrestling. I don't even mind talking about WWE. The problem is 90% of the people don't want to hear what I got to say. And that's fine and dandy. I don't care. I really don't. I don't mind as long as we're talking wrestling, you know? This is a relaxing Sunday evening. The only thing I'm missing is a beer. Okay? It is what it is. And they're doing a little commercial thing here. I'm going to do it real quick myself. I'll be right back in 30 seconds. Right now it's Dragon's Milk. That's a brand over here that is a craft brew. And I like the original Dragon's Milk because it's the closest I come to actual beer that I used to make. I used to make my own beer, and trust me, Catherine, you'd like my beer. Everybody liked my beer. Even if you didn't like beer, you'd like my beer. I had a rye beer that tasted pretty damn close to whiskey. But see, I make craft beers. I make them really good. But no, Dragon's Milk right now, for what's out there and produced, Dragon's Milk, my absolute favorite beer, though, is my rye beer. Because like I said, I can make a beer that tastes like whiskey. And it's only lightly carbonated because it needs to be carbonated. Otherwise, it's not beer, and you can't get away with making it because then it's bootlegging. But, yeah, no, my beers usually average about 28-30% alcohol on average. And, yeah, my beers are good beers, the ones I make. But as far as one I buy off the shelf right now, Dragon's Milk's got my attention more than anything in the world. They actually have a white ale now that's local around here that I think's really good. If you ever get an opportunity, if you're in the States and you really want to try a good beer, Dragon's Milk for the production side. If you want a good craft beer that's homemade, try mine. If I ever get back to making it again, I may get back to that again next year. Well, see, it's not moonshine. It's actually beer. Like I said, it's lightly carbonated. Otherwise, it would be bootleg whiskey. But I figured out a blend. I figured out a formula. And, yeah, it was carbonated like beer. But it was coming out at 28%. I had one that came out pretty close to 40%. Now, Dragon's Milk's not available in Portugal. That's what I'm saying. If you ever get to the States, because a lot of times people do travel, write that one down and save that on your must-do list right there. That's a must-drink right there. But no, I used to have a couple of friends that made moonshine. It was really good, and they made fruity moonshine. And I could have gone the rest of my life without that, but yeah, here we are. But yeah, no, I have friends of mine that made moonshine, fruity moonshine. And I'm going to tell you right now, you haven't lived till you had some blackberry whiskey. That stuff is good. And especially with the fruit in it. Oh, brings back those PJ days. Oh, hello. So this is going to be the garbage match, I'm guessing. Hey, we're almost to 40 viewers. That's amazing. Thank you. Thank you very much. We're having a good time tonight anyway. But yeah, you know what, Fletch? Talk wrestling. That's honestly what I do is I talk wrestling. All I know is when we get to Dynamite on Wednesday, that shit's going to be smoking. That is going to be some good stuff. I'm here for the whole thing. I may once I do the progress show. I have not decided what I'm doing for WrestleMania weekend yet. I have not, and if I'm being honest, I'm not covering WrestleMania. The build this year just hasn't done it for me. I don't have anything I can get really stupid interested in. But I am going to be watching. I'm not going to be not watching. I've never missed a WrestleMania in my life. I've seen one through where we're at right now. Yes, yeah. We're not just a bubble and everything else. Yeah, that's a lot of where the up in the border areas right there. See, people talk about Junior Johnson and people like that, but the best shiners, in my opinion, were up in the Shenandoah Valley. They always were. And I know North Carolina's proud of their shine, but some of the best shine I ever got was out of the Shenandoah Valley. Now, North Carolina, if you're still looking for good shine, I think there's still a place up in Little Canada. I'll check in on the Cena Cody thing. I've got I got a lot cooking in my mind for WrestleMania. I just don't know yet. I haven't decided, and a couple of my friends have asked me if I'm going to cover it, and a couple of other podcasters have asked me if I'm going to do a watch-along show for it, and I said I just don't know yet. It's going to be a game time decision, but I don't like this notion of 9 hours a day, especially from the side of the planet that complains about a 5-hour pay-per-view. And here we are getting ready to do 18 hours of content over 2 days, and I'm just like, all right, that argument's gone, dudes. Oh, got him all jacked up in the ring ropes here now. See what happened here. Let me make sure. Okay. Suicide dive into the crowd. Yeah, I can see him over there questioning life decisions. Yeah, 18 hours in a weekend that's like I said, especially from the side that complains about a 5-hour pay-per-view. I mean, seriously. You know. Or in the case of Dynasty, if you watch the pre-show and everything else, it's about 6 hours. We were done by midnight, thereabouts, give or take. Not enough for 3 though. This match right here is just not doing it for me. So yeah, I'm glad to talk about Dynamite. I'm glad to do about anything in the world because yeah, this match right here is not tripping my trigger at all, as we say in the South. Yeah, I would think so. Yeah, I know. When it's WWE, they're like, oh, this is fantastic, 18 hours. Okay. All right now. And then, of course, they say, oh, you don't have to watch it. No, I'm not worried about me because I'm not. You know, the reality of it is there's going to be people there who spend hard-earned money, and they're the ones that are going to pull the 18 hours because I'm going to tell you right now, if I spend $2,000, $3,000 on a damn ticket, you better believe I'm going to try to experience every damn minute of it. Yeah, Danhausen's still under AEW contract for a little bit longer. I'm not sure this is going to be renewed. Tony is starting to drop the meme wrestlers and the comedy acts, so I'm not sure Danhausen is going to make the cut. It'd be a little bit of a shame, though, because I like Danhausen more than I like Orange Cassidy. And that's not a joke. I actually met Danhausen. He's a nice guy. He seems to be a really cool dude. In person, and you know, I kind of hate it when cool people don't get ahead, you know, because there's very few cool people in wrestling, and I'm talking about from the top all the way down. They're very few and far between. So when you run into a cool dude, you're like, yeah. Yeah, it really is at this point, Fletch. I mean, it's, you know, and I don't want to get into like a total negativity fest on WWE, but the booking for this WrestleMania, and like I said, let me reiterate this, I have never missed a WrestleMania. I watched some of this shit closed circuit television, paid $150 for the privilege. I have never missed a WrestleMania. From 1 to I think we're at 41 now. I will watch it because I'm not missing it. It's a tradition. You know. But other than that, I'm not 100% sure that this thing's going to hit like they think it's going to hit. It's going to hit for the people who paid money to see it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, you know, Catherine. You pay that much money, you want to stay and you want to get as much out of it as you can, and that's who I feel sorry for. Because you're right, I don't have to watch it. And most of it I'm not going to watch. I will watch the matches, but if you think I'm going to sit here and listen to these people come guzzle each other, no, I'm not going to watch that shit. You know, I'm not going to watch it. I watched the matches, and the Street Profits got robbed. They really did. They got robbed. They should be the ones, their tag team match should be in there somewhere. It shouldn't be a SmackDown thing. And the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal being on SmackDown, why don't they just get rid of the damn thing? Like they got rid of, Black History Month. Why don't they just get rid of the damn thing? If you're going to show it like that, you know. You know, I mean, they haven't even met their allocation. They are barely meeting their first allocation to get another group open. And, you know, yeah, that's basically what I'm thinking about doing too, Catherine. I mean, I would like to experience it live. Here's what I haven't heard this year, and I could be wrong. Have you heard whether Tracy's actually going or not? Because usually they don't miss going to WrestleMania in person. And of course, I'm not on Facebook enough to keep up with it anymore. But I'm kind of curious as to whether Tracy's actually going or not. You know, that's one of the things I always look forward to is picking Tracy out in like the fourth row. He's usually between second to fourth row at every WrestleMania ever since he's had the money to go. That was him and his son's tradition, which, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to shit on a tradition. You know, but we all started doing this stuff 18, 20 years ago when it was just good. Yeah, the sit and under deliver part's going to be the bad part of it because I think that I feel bad for people like Stephanie Vakura, and I feel bad for Gulia. I feel bad, and I honestly feel bad for Jordan Grace. And I feel sorry for Delta. I really do. I feel sorry for the new signs. Because they're going to, when it doesn't perform the way it should perform, that's who they're going to blame. Let's get real. I mean, that's who they're going to blame. This is the match y'all decided needed to go 15 fucking minutes? I'm just not feeling this match, guys. Sorry. Not enough for 3. I'm really not feeling this match. This is definitely a cooler. This is definitely a cool-off match. I'm not feeling it at all. But, yeah, I meant to check that out to see if Tracy Myers is actually going. Yeah, this is getting silly. This match needs to be over. Let's see here. Let's go see if Tracy's actually going. Look out! He's maybe not going? That's wild. Hang on a second here. Let me get caught up here. Yeah, I just went and looked at his page. He's not even got a post about going to WrestleMania this year. That tells me everything I need to know because he's a booker. And I know he goes out there to get ideas, but I know it's part of like a family tradition. Well, see, that's just it, though. That's just it, Fletch. Feet on the ropes. God, can we get this match over with? But yeah, that's just it. I mean, it, all right, there's the end of that match. That did not hit for me, guys. I'm sorry, that didn't hit for me. But I mean, see, Dwayne is more of a global personality now more than he is a WWE performer, and a lot of people need to get their freaking mind. They ended it. That's it. Game over. This match is over. I just wasn't feeling this, and I mean, I realize the fans. This looks like a fan favorite to me. So I'm guessing that's why he got time. But I was sitting there going, and you gave this match 15 fucking minutes. You know, I mean, if we're going to be real, Mance Warner and El Fantasma would have been a 15-minute match, and they cut it short at like 9 minutes with a double disqualification. And I'm like, you gave this 15 minutes? We're already halfway through the card here, and it's about an hour. Yeah, they've run it pretty tight. I'm good. Yes, yes. Same thing with Nick Wayne. All of it. Yeah, I mean that's what got me into watching Defy. We're getting Zack Sabre Jr. and Timothy Thatcher. That's a good reward right there. Hang on a minute. Let's see what they're doing breaking news on here. Give me just a second here. I'll be right back. Minoru Suzuki. Minoru Suzuki. I'm sorry. Friday, May 16th. May 16th. So May 16th, we'll probably cover that show. We're at 39 viewers again. Let's see if we can break 40. Like, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. If Defy keeps doing this right here, I think I'll probably cover them on a regular basis for the nighttime. Timothy Thatcher making his way out now. Murder Grandpa, yeah. So he didn't have to drive far. Yeah, we almost got there. Oh, Lord. Like, comment, share. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Because his name is Timothy Thatcher. Yes, 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 yes. Gabe Kidd could be the grandson murderer. That's a fact. This is honestly what I came to the show for here. I wish we could get him over in AEW just a little bit. If we were going to have a dual contract with anybody, why in the hell can't we get Zack Sabre Jr.? Except due to the fact that I just don't think he's interested in American style wrestling. I really don't think so. I'm at that point now where I just believe he likes New Japan, he likes British strong style, and that's pretty much it. He likes the technical stuff. Yeah, this and the Gabe Kidd match are the two that actually brought me here. I'll be here for the tag team championship match, don't get me wrong. But this and Kidd right here are the two that actually said to me, I need to cover this show. Because I actually get some of my best friends, we hang out, we watch Zack Sabre Jr. and Gabe Kidd. Gabe Kidd's going to be interesting. I got a feeling Gabe Kidd's going to be real interesting this time. Well, if Suzuki is Murder Grandpa right here, I think we got Murder Uncle in here. Yeah, thanks, Fletch. We'll catch you on the next one, buddy. I hope you have a good evening. Sleep well, okay? Absolutely, buddy. Safe rest. And thanks for coming out tonight. Thanks for supporting the show. I really appreciate that, buddy. Oh, wow. Nice. Yeah, Thatcher could be Murder Uncle. That's one, not enough. Oh, he didn't even break the hold. Uh-oh. Thatcher with that armbar. I am really honestly thinking about using my discount that I got with the New Japan Pro Wrestling Honor Club to go ahead and get that toy belt they got. Just because it's unique. Yeah, Thatcher is a technical wrestler too. That's honestly most of what Zack Sabre Jr. works with. He doesn't work with a lot of the brutes. Um, except when he's in New Japan, obviously. But outside of New Japan, he doesn't work with a lot of brutes. You catch him with a lot of technical wrestlers, which is why the Orange Cassidy shit never made any sense to me at all. It really didn't. That didn't make any sense to me at all because I don't consider Cassidy a technical wrestler. That's just me, though. Here we are. Not even enough for two on that one. Uh-oh. But yeah, man, I signed up for the old Team New Japan. I am an official fan club member. I went ahead and supported them like that, and yeah, apparently when you do that, you get a $30 or $35 discount on the store when you buy it. So I figured I'd use that and pick up that belt. Yeah, Thatcher is a technical wrestler. He can be qualified as a brute, depending on what division he's in, but he does have a lot of technical skills. Him and dude at Bloodsport locked it up here not too long ago. The dude that does Bloodsport, they locked it up not too long ago, and that was a really solid. There was a little bit of brutality in it, but it was mostly technical. It's mostly a technician's match, and I liked it. I really did. I thought it was poetry in motion most of the show. I really did. I saw a lot of it, and I loved it. Yeah, see, right now he's going a little bit brute. There we go. Yeah, that's the only merch I think I was interested in because a lot of the T-shirts and stuff I don't do enough of the shows. I did the New Japan stuff earlier in the year and it literally wore me out. And yeah, I was now in this new role. I don't have that kind of luxury that I used to have to be able to sleep until 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning. So I'm really nervous on how I'm going to pull this progress show off. Not enough for three. But Thatcher's doing all this with a basic wrist lock, by the way. Just to keep it real here for a second, Thatcher's doing all this with a basic wrist lock. Oh! And of course, Zach can brutalize it up with the best of them. Uh oh. Joint manipulation. Oh. Oh, hello. I've not seen this side of Zack Sabre, and I like it. Oh, European uppercuts. Thank you, Catherine. Gotta keep the main thing, right? If this match goes into deep waters. Couple of good European uppercuts there, that's for sure. Oh! Octopus! He's got it. He's got it locked in, and Thatcher's got nowhere to go. Oh, he found a place. Oh, solid kick to the back of the head. Uh-oh. Not bad for a first-time match. Yes, Catherine, we know. You were keeping the main thing. We got you. Oh, solid uppercut. Holy crap. Oh, right into it. The guy's got you in a compromised position and you're cussing him out. That's Zack Sabre Jr. right there. Yeah, I know. It was the cameraman's fault. How much did you pay him? Oh, Lord. So now that we've injured each other, that was a solid European uppercut. That was a solid European uppercut. Oh. Oh, another one. Oh, that was a slap from hell. Oh, running kick. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, I think he knows exactly where he is. He's starting to get pissed off. Oh, caught him on that one. Ankle lock. Armbar. Yeah, something like that. Uh-oh. Better make it to them ropes now. Zack Sabre Jr. is just way too tall to be doing shit like that to him. Oh! Uh-oh. He got him. Yeah, that's what I was saying. We had another flash finish there. We just hit 40 viewers. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you for joining us tonight. This is Grabs TV and the Sicko Show. We are watching Defy Streets of Rage live on Triller TV. And I'm guessing next up's going to be the Gabe Kidd match. Looks like that one's shaping up good. Clark Connors, their Defy World Champion. That's going to be something I'm going to be interested in for real. I did not know this. Amira, Vert Vixen, and Nicole Matthews coming up next. This was not announced to me either. And it wasn't on Cage Match either. And they're going to a commercial break. We're going to take it with them here. We'll be right back in 60 seconds. All right, we're back. Give me just a second here. Looks like we're having a women's match here. Triple threat. Here comes Nicole Matthews right now, and I think Vert Vixen's in this one. Vert Vixen going to be vying for the Progress Women's World title next Friday morning at 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be covering that show. We are definitely going to be covering that one. Vert Vixen. So already we got hostilities in the ring here. So I'm guessing this is going to be one of the matches in between. Then we're going to get Gabe Kidd. Then we're going to get the World Tag Team Championship. So this might go a little longer than 2 hours. But if it does, we're going to stay right with it the whole way. Imagine you fight your ass off here and your goal is to fight Marina Shafir. who is the queen of fast matches in Defy. I've seen a couple of hers. They don't take long. Here comes Amira. Best I can tell from this match, it's going to be Vert Vixen's match to lose. Vert being the actual top name in this thing here. Nicole Matthews not too far off, but Vert Vixen being the top name in this one. Vert follows, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Might take me a minute to get that one together. One of them follows. I forget which one it is. I know Riho follows the show. Friend of the show. Gotta love that. Let's see where we're at here. Oh, there we go. Let's go here and let's see how we're doing with it. There we go. Yeah, we're actually, yeah. Give me one more second here, guys. There we go. There we go. Numbers starting to pick up a little bit here. We're at 44 viewers. We're almost to 50. Gotta love it. And we're getting some good Defy wrestling here. Nicole Matthews, Vert Vixen having their little squabble over here in the corner. Oh, big kick. Let's see what we got here. Okay. There we go. Uh-oh. No, it's not a bad women's match at all. I know Vert Vixen makes a good match. It doesn't matter. Nicole Matthews, this is the first time I've seen her in action probably in a year. She's gotten a lot better than the last time I saw her, and I've never seen the other lady. But Vert Vixen, I've seen work a lot of matches. I think she's one of those that the streets are going to come calling for before too long. So, I'm getting ready to see her on the next level. At least that's what I feel. That's what I think I'm going to see. But yeah, she's worth it. Yeah, it's not a bad women's match. I knew it would be good when I saw the lineup there because at least 2 out of 3 of them are really good. Like I say, I've never seen the Asia. I've never seen her at all. But, yeah, no, I mean, together, I know Vert and everybody else. Yeah, Vert is signed with Ring of Honor. And Nicole Matthews I've seen quite a bit too. She's not bad. It's just been like a year since I've seen her work. We're over 50 viewers. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. There we go. Yeah, Vert works like the Rents do every time she gets in the ring, and Nicole has gotten a lot better. Nicole is like night and day. Maybe the last match I saw just wasn't a good match. Yeah, Mira I haven't seen before. This is the first time I've seen her. I'm not going to lie. I have no idea. But she doesn't look bad. Her Karana from the top rope, definitely. Big spot coming here. Uh-oh. Not enough for 3, though. Yeah, Mira's not bad. This is my first time seeing her. Uh-oh. Fruit roll up. Not enough for 3. Say goodnight, Gracie. Uh-oh. Oh, we got dueling kicks going on now. All right, I think Amir's out of this for a minute. Oh. Uh-oh. Big cutter out of vert. Oh, big lariat from Nicole. Not enough for three, though. Hey, we're over 60 viewers. Where'd that come from? How y'all doing? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. We got Defy Streets of Rage going live on Triller TV here at Graphs TV and the Sicko Show for our live watch along. Welcome, kick up your feet and let's enjoy the wrestling. Blue Thunder Bomb is what they would call it. Damn. We're getting algorithmic goodness here. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Okay, that would be a crossroads, except they call it a Vancouver mailbird. Not enough for three, though. Nicole's just not able to put Vert away. Huh. But Vert is mostly collapsed on the floor. Or the mat. You know how that goes. Uh-oh. German. Uh-oh. German from the top rope hung out on the tree of woe. Brainbuster. Not enough for three. I think Nicole might have got hurt on that one. Oh. Swing and a miss. Oh. Wow, spinning back heel kick there. That's not bad. What the hell was that? Oh, hello. And Amir picks up the victory. With the world's strongest slam. We're at 72 viewers. Oh, world's strongest slam is what they called that. Alright, bear with me just a second here. I've got a little work crop up here real quick. I'll be right back in like literally 1 minute. And just like that, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. And we got 80 viewers in the house. What in the world? Thank you. There we go. I did not catch what the next match was coming on, but I have a feeling. Calvin Tankman. Oh, yeah. I see you, WrestleTube. What's up, buddy? We're doing Defy live on Triller TV. Gabe Kidd. One of the other reasons I tuned in to watch tonight. Calvin Tankman, Gabe Kidd. This ought to be an interesting match right here. Minoru Suzuki returns Friday the 16th of May. We're definitely going to be covering that one as well. They don't have a name for it yet. Not sure I'm doing the collective because it's going to be happening during business hours, and I would just be thoroughly interrupted 24/7. So it just doesn't seem like good business to me to put you guys out for that. But definitely. Phew. There's the man, the myth, the legend, Gabe motherfucking Kidd. I will, boss. I'll hit you up in the AEW chat a little bit later, buddy. Thanks for jumping in, though. I really appreciate it. 86 viewers showing up live here. We might actually hit 100 on a Sunday night for a pop-up stream. That'd be nice, Gabe. Yeah, Wednesday the 16th, we might do that. You never know. I don't know. It just seems to me like it's going to hit at a funny time for me. The daytime is the problem. All right. I like these kind of stare-offs here. This is going to be nice. All right, let's get the shit talking done because that's usually the best part of it right here. Oh, man, over 90. Thank you. Calvin getting the first one. But it's not the first one, it's the last one. Yeah, I know about that. That I definitely know about as well. I'm going to be doing the watch-along show at 2 o'clock in the morning my time. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be kind of crazy at the same time. I just signed up for Discord, so we'll see how it goes. I don't know. I'm going to work on that. Somebody told me to get a Discord account. I got one under Graps TV. If you want to add it, I'm fine with that. I'm just learning how to use this, and I got to learn how to connect it up with this here, too. I'm having to be self-taught on a bunch of stuff. Yeah. Can we get 100? That's the question. On a Sunday night. for a Defy show. Got a 50-50 chant going. Uh-oh, that didn't work. Yeah, go ahead and DM it to me. Go ahead and DM it to me. There we go. 102, gotta love it here. I got 103 on my side. I got a couple of YouTube subscribers. Oh, hello. Damn. Wow. What a shot. Oh, hello. Ooh. Ooh. Uh-oh, I wouldn't start talking shit to Gabe Kid because he's got a gear you ain't seen yet. Gabe's got a gear this dude ain't seen. What did they get, like a 20 count on Defy or something? Uh-oh. Oh. 111, there we go. Whatever happened, we caught some algorithm goodness. Thank you guys for liking and sharing. Thank you for sharing the stream. How long do they get on the outside of the ring? It's so far I'm up to like 27. Oh. Oh, he got out the way. That'll rearrange your hand right there, buddy. Oh. This is worth the price of admission right here. Oh, hello. Damn. Oh, right on the edge of the ring, too. The hardest part of the ring, as they like to say. Whew. Good thing about Gabe Kidd is he can take a beating, too. He don't just hand them out, he can take them. Oof. Damn. Not enough for 3, though. Nah, we ain't got that high yet, but we are getting close to 120 here. At least 120 total. And it does bounce like that a lot on X. I've noticed that. Sometimes it goes way up and drops again. So, I mean, I'm used to that part of it. We do the bigger shows, and like we get 300-400 people in here, and things start getting a little bit hectic because I don't know. I think X doesn't do well with small accounts and big follows. Oh, damn. Oh, solid boot to the head. Now we're talking. Kid is all gas, no brakes for real. We had 120 viewers. Thank you. Yeah, that's basically what happens. They go through and they hit the events and they find something they like and they park there. I'm good with that. I mean, this is wrestling. And quite frankly, I'm just looking for wrestling fans. I mean, that's what we do. We sit here normally, we talk wrestling. One of my people had to go to bed because they're in the Portugal. Damn. Not enough for 3, though. Tankman just kicking out in the nick of time. But that's generally what I go through. That's what I go for anyway, is I want the wrestling fans, and then we get to where we're talking wrestling. Yeah, I think Tankman and Bojack would be a good damn big old man match here. Maybe you mention that to Tracy. Maybe he picks this guy up. Who knows? Oh my goodness, Gabe Kidd is going to try to pick this guy up. Oh, he almost got him up there. Pause. Tankman just shaking his head like, nope, that ain't going to do it. Gabe Kidd went down like a sack of taters on that one. Say goodnight, Gracie. This has been everything I thought it would be, actually. Because I've seen Tankman work before. Tankman is like one of the real ones on the indie circuit. I've not seen him in his home promotion. I don't even know what his home promotion is. It could be Defy. But I've seen Tankman work other matches. Solid. Again. Not enough for 3, though. Oh! Oh! Kid popping out at the last possible second. Pause. Whew. That is not bad at all. This is more than what I actually expected. Oh, hello. Nope, that was a 1 count. Damn! Not enough for 3. No, we're just getting started. 131 viewers. Hell yeah, thank you. There we go. If you're just joining us, we're watching Defy on Triller TV. You're going to have to come up with something else, Gabe. This ain't working. Flying knee. Pile driver. And that puts the big man away. Kid gonna need a bottle of water after this one. Probably a beer, but a bottle of water to get started with. Boy, they definitely put the work in. We still got the tag titles to go. See here. It is dangerous giving him a mic, yes. Now he's going to put him over. He just got the invite to New Japan. I would like to see that. I would actually pay money for that. Yeah, he just got the call to Corkin Hall on that one. Damn right. Gabe Kidd, you know, he's going to have a match like that and then he's going to put dude over. That's Gabe Kidd. Center and Saint versus Kaizi and Yokosuka. I'm not even going to try that first name. Susumu. There we go. They're taking a little break here. We'll be right back in literally 60 seconds, guys. And we're ready for the main event here, guys. Dead serious. We're going to be loving this one from now on. We are in Seattle, Washington. This is Defy. And once again, we're getting the Center and Saint versus Kaizi and Yokosuka. There we go. We're almost to 150 viewers. I don't know where it came from, but thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate the likes and shares. Guys, we're killing it tonight. I really appreciate that. You are with Grabs TV and the Sicko Show. This is our live watch along for Defy Streets of Rage. We just keep on growing, and I appreciate it. Like, comment, share. Give us a follow if you like what you see. Be happy to follow you back. I follow back almost everybody that's not a bot. Let's see this one. Yeah. There we go. Jacob Thomas, whoever that is, reffing the match. And once again, Catherine, here comes some Dragon Gate. Where did you get that one at, Catherine? Drop that in my DMs. I want to look at that. That sounds good. Here's some more Dragon Gate wrestlers. Ooh. And the bell sounds. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. What's up, Tipsy? Oh, Josh Matthews. I read that the wrong way. Yeah, I knew about that. Main event time. That's correct, Tipsy. Welcome to Graps TV and the Sicko Show. We've got 152 viewers live and in living color. Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you all. I'm glad they picked up old Josh. Josh is a good guy. I just hope he doesn't do like other dude did and run right back to WWE and then talk about how bad AEW is. Oh, big stomp. Oh, nice knee to the gut. It looked painful when he stomped on your hand like that now, you know. There we go. I might have to check out a little bit more of this Dragon Gate wrestling myself here, man. This is pretty good. There we go. I don't think anybody's going to replace Shivani. Shivani is probably like, he's got that contract situation kind of like Michael Cole's got. He's the lead announcer for the show. And you know what? I'm here for it. As long as Tony wants to keep calling the show, I'm happy with it. I realize a lot of the younger kids like the younger cats and all that, and I get it. But you can't beat that wrestling knowledge that Tony Schiavone's got. I noticed that. I appreciate it. And I also dropped you some shares, and I dropped some stuff in some of my group chats too to see if that'll help you out. Maybe we can pick you up 8 votes around there somewhere. You never know. You never know what could happen there. Damn. Solid chop there. Nice. There we go. Reverse. Oh, I got to tell you something. 160. I got to love this. Thank you. Showing some good love here. Hell, we might hit 200 for the end of the night. Who knows? So from what I take it, a lot of Dragon Gate wrestling is joint manipulation. You got to love it. Biting the toe. Okay. Okay. Nah, this is the first show here. I'm happy with what I got tonight. This is the first time show at an odd time. Normally, I'm not working Sunday nights if it's not a pay-per-view. And it's got to be a real pay-per-view. I decided to take this show because of Zack Sabre Jr. and Gabe Kidd. The rest of this is just gravy for me at this point. I love the sport. I love watching Defy, but I was approached to see if I would cover it, and I said I'd cover it. And yeah, so this is the first time. I think I'll be back with this show. But I'm bringing them in one at a time because I don't want to get saturated again, and I don't want to get overworked. One of the main reasons I dropped WWE is because everybody else is doing it, and it wound up having me streaming 6-7 days a week, and it was starting to wear my voice out so bad I just couldn't do it. So I started picking and choosing, and I figured everybody else is covering WWE. Let me put together a little piece of what I want to cover and go from there. I mean, so right now, 164, I'm happy. That's not bad for a first-time show. Because that is literally what I pulled for North's first show when I did North Wrestling. And now we're pulling 2 and 300 for that one. We're going to pull 2 and 300 on the next Defy show because I know how to market it. I know how to handle the marketing side of it. So now I know what I'm looking at. I'm able to market it a whole lot easier. Maybe we get some new viewers. I know Progress has picked up some sign-ups from our shows. Progress, we did almost 300 on the last show. I love it. I mean, I'm loving it, but I wasn't expecting. When we were sitting at 40, I'm like, well, that's probably as good as it's going to get for the night. And then we got to talking wrestling, and people got to sharing, and that's where it goes from there. See, we talk wrestling in this thing, and I don't care which one it is. I'll even talk WWE. You know, that's basically how I do it. I'll even talk WWE, and I will be nice to WWE because I do like the athletes. I love the performers. I love the performers for WWE. I watch them, I follow them, some of them follow me. So, I mean, the big deal is the big deal. And we've got other goals, we've got other plans and so on and so forth. They're coming together too. So basically now I'm doing content and we talk about wrestling because you know what? It's Sunday night and I'm just chilling with you guys. I enjoy doing this. I really enjoy doing what I do. So, yeah, Progress Wrestling DM me. Yeah, Progress hit me up. I get emails from them. Of course, the emails stopped now for a little while. I'm figuring they got their guy that they want to go with for media for this event, and I'll pick up emails when the event's over with. But I'm still going to cover the show because I promised them I'd cover it. You know, I got North, I got Progress, and Defy's hitting me up because I genuinely am doing this for the love of the game. I mean, there's no pay for me on this. I made $10 over the last 5 months. I'm not doing it for the money. I have no problems telling everybody my ex payout was $10.68, which will cover 1 month of Progress. Okay, but that's from October of last year to this year. I'm doing this for the love of the game. I'm genuinely doing this for the love of the game. And that's where a lot of my following comes from because we're doing this for the love of the game too. They are really leaning hard on that elbow stomp tonight. But not enough for 3. But yeah, that's genuinely what I do this for. I do it for the love of the game. I've got a lot out there, and like I said, we're almost at 170 viewers right now. We might actually hit 200 before the end of the night. If we don't, I'm fine with that. This is a very first time show. It's the first time I've covered Defy. I was going to cover Defy a couple of months ago, and for some reason they didn't stream when they said they were going to stream. So there we are. Now they're streaming when they said they were going to stream. We're covering it. But yeah, me and Progress, we talk about every day. We have a couple of conversations about every single day, and I appreciate them. I really do. So, I mean, I love it. I enjoy doing this. I do this basically for the love of the game, though. There we go. Solid knee to the gut. Yeah, I'll definitely be back with Progress. Yeah, no, that's cool. Hey, we're at 171. Thank you. Oh, that was from hell. Another one. Oh, damn. There we go. Nice. Zuma might put this match away here at this rate. Here we go. Getting to the deep end here now. Same with my voice. My voice is getting to the deep end. You know, if you take 15 minutes to do this, it might not get over. I don't know if anybody's told you that yet. There we go. Oh. Not enough for 3, though. Uh-oh. This looks like they could actually pull this off. Pause. Running European uppercut. Spear. Exploder off the top rope. And it's broken up at the last second. That obviously could have pulled the pin off. Pause. Top rope again. High rent district. Oh, and he totally misses with the frog splash. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Claps the ears. Reverse elbow. Oh! Springboard lariat out of nowhere. 1, 2. Not enough for 3. Kicking out the last possible second. We are at 180 viewers. And ladies and gentlemen, as we come close to the end of this show here, because it's obviously running down here, they're getting into the finishing mode of this. I just want to give you guys a big shout out and a big thank you for joining us tonight at Gramps TV and the Sicko Show here, covering Defy Streets of Rage. This has been a wonderful show, better and exceeded expectations by about 100%. Look out. Not enough for 3. But I just wanted to make sure I took time to thank you guys, because like I tell everybody on my show, you are the stars. I am but the catalyst. And we just sit around, we talk wrestling, we have a good old time. Think of it as a fireside chat. Uh-oh. Not enough for 3. Uh-oh. DDT spike. Oh, hello. Ew, that was wicked. Oh. There we go. Damn, we're almost to 190. And I love this crowd. I love this crowd to death. Not too much stupid shit, and they love their wrestling. There we go. Now we're down to the brass tacks here. Oh, running uppercut. Oh! Uh-oh. There we go. Dueling submissions. That got him out of the move because he faked the tap on there. The referee did not see the tap. Yeah, he was tapping. He did tap. Oh! And they pick up the 3 count. That is the end of it. Center and Saint retain the titles tonight. They'll be going on to Living Proof next week. We will not be going with them because it's happening during the daytime and I have a job. So, that being said, the night has been Defy Streets of Rage. This is Graphs TV and the Sicko Show, our live watch along. We almost hit 190 viewers. We were right there the whole time. Appreciate it. Appreciate everybody. We're going to go ahead and start shutting her down for the night here. And we are almost at 10:30 Eastern. So we had a good 2.5 hour show here of all that good work. We talked about some wrestling. We met some new people. WrestleTube, come back anytime. We're going to be live again Wednesday night for Dynamite. You're welcome to stop by anytime. I will check out that server as well. But for right now, I'm going to go ahead and start turning the volume down here so that we get all this out and get everything here. Thank you, Catherine. I enjoyed having y'all here. But for now, I'm going to go bake myself a potato and enjoy the rest of my evening. And we did hit 190 viewers. You just got here in the nick of time. Thank you. So I would just like to say good night. God bless. And good night, America, wherever you are. We will see you on Wednesday. Take care.